For all the things you need in one, Hughes Federal Credit Union has the latest payment choices that make your life easy and convenient. Put technology and convenience at your fingertips. Hughes Federal Credit Union. Smart choice.
Welcome to Greg Hansen's Video Notebook, brought to you by Hughes Federal Credit Union. I'm Star Sports Editor Ryan Finley here with Greg Hansen. Greg, a big week if you're a college senior. It's graduation week at the U of A, and for the first time they're holding a student-athlete convocation. They held it on Thursday. This is a big day and a big deal for a lot of people, some of whom, are not of college age.
I'm wondering why they didn't do this a long, long time ago. Why doesn't everybody do it? Yeah. Arizona had 91 athletes graduate, including 2001 tight end who played 10 years in the NFL.
Brandon Manamaleuna.
Yeah.
Wow.
Spell it.
Manumaleuna.
Yeah.
Ha-ha.
Including Shelley Duncan, the greatest power hitter in school baseball history.
Sure, Ernie Durazo.
Yeah.
Ernie Durazo. Played at the U of A. You had a great column about him last week. He's now an assistant coach for Pima's baseball program. These are people who have overcome a lot, and in many cases come back to school when they don't necessarily have to. Manamaleuna made a lot of money in the NFL.
He probably made $20 million.
Right.
They have a program now called Wildcat for Life, and it pays for your education when you come back 2 or 3 years.
I think the way the NCAA is structured and the inequality I think that exists, I think the least a university can do is say,
sure, your
scholarship is good for life. Is if you want to come back and take 2 classes a year for 20 years, we will pay for every dime.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Yeah. What really got to me about the whole thing was some of the people who graduated. Gerard Randall, he had been bumper pooled around college football for 6 years. And you think he gets lost in the system.
Right.
Things don't transfer. He just is pushed away, forgotten.
Right.
He graduated.
Right.
That was heartwarming.
This is a guy who 2 years ago was at a junior college. The year before that was, I started at LSU but didn't really do well. It's somebody who I think comes from very humble beginnings, where a college degree really, it matters for everybody, but especially for somebody like Gerard Randall.
And at the other end of the spectrum, Brad Tandy, who's on the South African Olympic swimming team, one of the fastest swimmers in the world, he got his degree.
Wow.
He stuck around and got it.
That's really cool. What do you remember from your college graduation?
You mean you can remember in that blizzard of 2.3% Coors Light?
Who all came? You must have had
I was looking at pretty girls, so I can't remember anything about it. Although my dad was stunned that I'd graduated from college.
I remember mine. I graduated in December, and it was the biggest buzzkill ever. There was 7 people from my college graduating. I was one of them.
Yeah.
It wasn't that big a deal. But I will say this, and as is the case, I'm sure, with every student athlete graduating from the U of A this week, this event is so much more about mom and dad than it is about yourself. I can only imagine Gerard Randall's mom.
Oh,
this
that's
weekend.
The best. That's the best.
Right, Brandon Manamaleuna''s parents, Dave Duncan. Shelley Duncan's dad. Shelley's accomplished a lot, but to be a college graduate, very big deal.
And I hate to admit I had a favorite U of A football player in recent years, Drew Riggleman.
Oh, yeah.
Walk-on punter from Saguaro.
Sure.
He got his.
His parents traveled. We would see them in every airport in the Pac-12.
Yeah.
And they are devoted, proud parents, I'm sure.
That was big time seeing Drew.
Very cool. That is very cool. Well, that will do it for this episode of Greg Hansen's Video Notebook, brought to you by Hughes Federal Credit Union. For Greg Hansen, I'm Ryan Finley. We'll see you next time.
True fans live for their team. They buy the gear, they order the tickets, they pay for the seats and the experiences. For those true U of A fans, thankfully there is Hughes Federal Credit Union, offering the latest payment choices such as U of A debit cards, paying online, paying a friend with Pop Money, or using Apple Pay with your mobile phone. Show your U of A spirit and put technology and convenience at your fingertips. Hughes Federal Credit Union. Smart choice.